Shit. But one thing about it, two things for sure, three things for certain. The little video I did on math, it didn't really reach the masses like that, not like how my video will do. Certain videos I do. Um, so I don't even know if he caught wind of mine or not, but he said everybody's going. He said get your tickets and come to the Apollo. He's going to respond to everybody that have the nerve to say something about him, in my expert opinion. And that's going to be Math downfall. That's one of Math's biggest downfall is that he can dish it, but he can't take it. And that was really one of his major downfalls in battle rap. He can dish it, but he can't take it. Woo! When Serious Jones hit him with that, he couldn't take it. So what he did, he resort to violence. Well, get up off my face, son. That's where he was discovered from. When he hit Dose, when he punched on Dose, Math like three times the size of Dose. He punched on Dose. Cause you know how them Philly niggas do. They battle rap, they be all in your face and shit. I get it. You don't want people all in your face, but hey, it's battle rap. You ain't have to punch on that dude like that. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I know the owner, the creator of this female. She a DJ out here in Atlanta. She'll check her out, man. Support her brand. Mav Hoffa. Mav Hoffa. We gonna dabble about this. We're gonna talk about this. Mav Hoffa. Hoffa baby. NYBs. Brooklyn. My expert opinion. Now, if y'all go in there and watch that video that he just posted, he just did a live, not a live. I don't know if it was a live. No, it wasn't a live. He just did like a little quick video, and he was talking about like everybody who's been making blogs about him and the future of my expert opinion. I was the very first person to. I don't know. It came to my algorithm fast. I was the very first person to leave a comment on it, and y'all can go in there and see that I comment on it. So I gave him his I told him about himself, but I also, I gave him his flowers, but I also told him about himself. I told him, hey man, damn man, if you dropped the bag on this one, man, and I'm a fan of the podcast. I said something similar to that. You know what I mean? Y'all can go in there and check it out. But Mav saying he's gonna blitz everybody. He putting cases on all you. Everybody had something to say about me, and especially New York. Y'all all hating on me. Hate. It ain't always hate, man. You gotta stop. You gotta stop mistaking and constructive criticism as hate. Now I don't know what everybody else had to say because I didn't watch everybody's videos. I did see um on YouTube Hassan Campbell did a video, but I didn't click on it because I already knew. I kind of like knew like the direction Math was gonna take. I did see I did see what's my guy to New York? Put you under the wing. Now, Math, you got over 1 million subscribers. The guy I'm talking about, he don't even got 300,000 subscribers. But he's a damn, what's that dude name, man? Little light skinned dude. Not Sub Zero. Doggy Diamonds. Doggy Diamonds. I did see Doggy Diamonds video, and Doggy Diamond was, it seemed like he was speaking from the heart. It seemed like he was giving you, you know what I'm saying, your flowers at the same time while, you know, giving your ass, holding you accountable for your actions. And Math, your biggest problem, Math, is you don't take accountability in anything when it's on your part. And that's how you was in battle rap as well. You was the same way in battle rap. You punched on Serious Jones. Only thing the man said was, woo! When you said something mediocre line or whatever, and you went to punching on this man. You said, "Oh, I was hungry. I was hungry. I haven't eaten all day, and I was just agitated." That don't give you a reason to just punch on a man because the crowd ain't really cheering for your bars. You know what I mean? Um, You just, and when you did talk about my expert opinion and where it's at and why it's not up, you was still giving a lot of excuses. You was doing a lot of, you was just giving it. You didn't really like hold yourself accountable of any of it. It was always the blame game. Now shout out to Mecca. I just noticed today. I left a comment on his. I didn't even know Mecca had a YouTube channel. He got like 2,000. Y'all make sure y'all look up Mecca for my expert opinion. He always was a level-headed guy. I'm really surprised Mecca lasted that long on that channel. I really thought Mecca was gonna leave a long time ago. He's more level-headed, and he actually had real good questions when they interviewing celebrities or whomever come on the platform or whatever. So shout out to Mick. Shout out to Mick. He have a YouTube channel. I think it's Mecca World, Mecca TV or something like that. Y'all check that out. Y'all go check that out. Subscribe to that brother channel. Um, he kind of mentioned about the my expert opinion, but he didn't go in. He didn't go on the deep end and start bashing the man or anything like that. But it's just crazy. It's just crazy how math is ranting and raving again, just going off on people because you you didn't do the right thing for my expert opinion. At the end of the day, you can't blame the landlord of the barbershop. You can't blame ex co-members, cast members that was on my expert opinion that you fired. You can't blame the female that you said you was subcontracting from, subleasing from. You shouldn't have, because and then he say this. I should have wrote this stuff down. He say this. He say, y'all talking about the clothes I wear. Half of y'all niggas, a lot of y'all niggas on y'all can't afford to shop in the places I shop at or be in the places I be. Man, if you ain't start seeing no real goddamn money till my expert opinion took off. Let's be honest, man. If you was not the go-to guy for smack on URL, you know what I'm saying? When they created URL, maybe in the DVD era, because it was like five battle rappers, y'all. They smack used to promote Lux, Mook, T Rex, and you since Iron Solomon or some shit. But you wasn't come on. You wasn't never like the top battle rapper. You never had a career in battle rap where everybody was just clinging on the map, like, oh, we can't wait for the next map. Y'all got to set that map battle up. Like, it wasn't never none of that. You was a cool guy, street guy, whatever, Brooklyn guy, street guy, whatever, but it wasn't that. And you all, so you, oh yeah, y'all don't dress the way I dress. And man, you just now start getting wearing that type shit. You weren't wearing that shit in battle rap for the last 20 years you've been in battle rap. You just started doing that shit, man. You act like you've been on that type. You've been wearing bust down rollies and furs and Fendi and Gucci and Prada and Versace and Gucci. No, you act like you've been doing that shit, man. Like, cut it out, man. That's the problem with you, man. You always think somebody hating on you. I mean, I can't speak for all those other people. I can't speak for everybody else. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Just look at it like, hey, man. My expert opinion is we're in the phases of revamping. I took a lick. I took some losses. I took a lick. I took some losses, and I made bad business deals and business decisions, and they were and in the aftermath of that, my expert opinion is on ice right now. It's on life support right now. I'm trying to find it a new home. Like, people would have respected that. But to come and do a video and you blaming everybody, and like, this motherfucker ain't. And man, you see this nigga in person, man, like 6'4", 6'5". This big motherfucker, he's big security guard looking motherfucker, and you still coming up with all these excuses. Now he actually cool if you meet him in person. He give you that New York like street feel. You know what I mean? He's actually a cool guy. First time I met Mav, he battled Hitman Holler. I was on the stage. If y'all go look up that battle, Mav Hoffa versus Hitman Holler, I had stage pass. There was a bunch of people on stage. I was on the stage. I had the red Adidas hoodie thing on. They thought Surf was my little brother when I went there. Kind of sort of walked in the same time Sue Surf walked in, and motherfuckers thought me and Surf was related. But he's a cool guy, man. He was all right guy, but he wasn't never like the one. Like Math wasn't never the one in the mentions. Like when you thinking about Mook and his career, Lux and his career, T Rex when he was killing shit, Averb when he was killing shit, Hitman Holler, Young Ear when he was killing shit, Daylight. He wasn't never like the it's conceited when he was killing shit. Math was always, oh, that's Math, NYB, Brooklyn Bully shit, you know what I mean? But he wasn't, this shit was just weird. It's just weird, man. It's just weird how he acted, and then he just do his video. So he had it on, he had it on the screen or whatever, and he was scrolling down. I'm gonna address all these. He had Boss Talk 101 on there. He had Hassan Campbell on there. Yeah, he had a lot of people. He had a lot of people on there. He was scrolling. I was like, damn, I did a video on him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, I'm just, man, you got to keep it real with people, man. You just got to keep it real with people, no matter how upset they get, whether it's friends, family, coworker. If a motherfucker skin that thin to where even when they in the wrong, and you tell them like where you fucked up at or where hey man, why you was doing this, doing that, you ain't taking accountability, and then you blaming everybody, you playing the blame game. And if a motherfucker getting his feelings about shit like that, then being in a boss position is not suitable for you. You just need to be in the cut somewhere as a worker or some shit. You don't need to be a boss, because boss is gonna make, they gonna have wins, they gonna have losses, they gonna have, it gonna be, it's because that just come with the territory. People gonna hate on you, people gonna love you, people gonna be in between, you know what I mean, kind of sort of with you, you know what I mean? So it is like you're gonna always face challenges and adversity or whatever. Like why are you in your feelings like every time? Because people ain't, now when everybody cheering for you, you clapping and yeah, 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 you dapping folks up, smiling from ear to ear. The moment niggas were not like that, because you got to think. My expert opinion was top 10, like a top 10 black podcasts on YouTube. Top 10 at least. I ain't gonna say top 5, top 10. 'Cause, you got Joe Budden podcast. You got $1 million worth of game. You got real life street stars. So you got a lot of platforms that I believe, even if they don't have more subscribers than you, their platform, the way it's set up, and the content that they bring to the table on YouTube can be better. You know what I'm saying? It's better than just because you got, what I'm saying? It's just like your biggest moments, on my expert opinion, like my man say on Bag Fuel, is the people he brought, the 21 Savages, the Fat Joe, the one you did with the Kennedy guy, like these are like some monumental podcasting that you did. But like, man, come on, man. Half the time you asking crazy questions. Good thing Mecca was there to help. Nipsey Hussle. He had Nipsey on there. Shout out if he had Nip on there. I ain't know he had Nip on there. I didn't know he had Nipsey on there. But man, this man done had some of everybody on there. People from Atlanta. He done had people from all over on this platform. And Boosie, all these people. The baby. He might have had little baby on that motherfucker. Who knows? You know what I mean? So he just, now you ranting. Now you finna, now with all these podcasters. No, Hassan, he might do a video before you do your video, or he might wait. But they're gonna sit around here and wait to see this response video that you're gonna do, and yeah, it's just gonna bring more content to the. It ain't. Don't always think people are hating on you, man, because they telling you the truth. They holding you to the fire. You in the hot seat right now, bro. You got 1 million subscribers, bro. You got 1 million subscribers. A lot of these dudes that you talking about, you finna respond to, don't even got half of that, but they still have great content. You got a guy right now with probably 16 subscribers. He probably got some good, he or she probably got some very, very good content. They just ain't got the subscribers right now. Ain't nobody ain't in the algorithm right now. So just because you got a lot of subs, that don't mean shit. I mean, it means something. I don't get it twisted. Everybody want to get their subscription though, but that don't mean just because you have more subs that just make hold you the king of any kind of thing. Like you get a pass when you fuck up. People from New York, they think they're kings. Math is just on some other shit. He's just in his feelings. It's killing him. It's hurting him that all these other podcasts and these other YouTube content creators is creating content talking about his. Ain't nobody safe talking about what he got going on, and they making money off of it, or they getting views off of it, and no nobody want to be in the hot seat. It was a time when Gilly was in a dark place. The man lost his kid, he lost his son, and in the midst of him losing his son hadn't even been buried yet. Probably ain't even had an autopsy done on him yet, and everybody was already saying Gilly had something to do with it. He sacrificed his son. Imagine if you don't sacrifice. Imagine they don't have no proof that this man did this, right? But imagine if you didn't sacrifice your son, and you got to see this bullshit online. All these people saying that you sacrificed your son for fame. I don't have proof that he did it. I don't know he did it, he didn't do it. But one thing I'm not gonna do is accuse a man of sacrificing their son, and I don't have no proof that that's what they did. So that it was a time $1 million worth of game was in the hot seat. Um, oh, it is what it is was in the hot seat. DJ Academics in the hot seat. Vlad in the hot seat. No jump. All these people gonna get your turn. Everybody gonna get their fair share of getting in the hot seat if you fuck around and do some shit. How you feel about treating yourself during these hard times? Is it safe to shop? Oh shit, man. Yeah, man. I feel like don't live your life in fear. I mean, if I were you, I wouldn't just immaturely shop. I wouldn't just do some shit that you really don't have to do. But don't hold back. Don't hold back. If you want to enjoy yourself, you want to go buy something, and you want to, do it. One thing about black folks, we always had hard times. Yeah, I'm back. We always had hard times, bro. It always been a damn near recession in the black culture. You know what I'm saying? Black community, black culture. Always. So we always found a way to make it through and make it work. So if you want, if you're afraid to do something, don't live your life in fear. Don't live your life stupid neither. I'm not telling you to go blow a bag just because I told you. I don't want to tell you to blow a bag. Just do what you feel you can do and still keep afloat. You ain't got to worry about no hiccups in your life. You know what I'm saying? No setbacks. Don't take your rent money or your mortgage money and go to fucking Miami or go to damn Vegas or whatever because I said so. No, just do it right. But just don't live your life in fear. Cause black folks always been going through something. I salute. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. And yeah, it's getting close to summer, so I just wanted to get some new drip to do some shit. Handle your business, man. Get you some shit. Get what you want to get, bro. If that's what you want to do, get you some new drip. Get you some new drip, and just get the money back. Hey, man, we do it all the time. A lot of times I spend money, I be having to buy shit and do shit, and I be like, God damn, I'm gonna get this money back. All right, I got this going, this morning, it's gonna be all right, I'm gonna get that back, put that, what I mean? So it is what it is. We always been going through it. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, at least you ain't asking me no questions like, hey man, I got I don't even want to put that in the universe, but there's somebody right now. You asking me about spending money, what I'm saying, during tough times. As I do this video right now, Jay, I want you to always remember something. There's a person right now that the doctor is talking to, and they have to make a decision on a loved one that's laying on that bed. And I don't, without me saying what I'm finna say, you kind of sort of know what I'm about to say. And they're right now having to make a decision on late their loved one continue to suffer or So you know what I'm saying. So think about that person. So if you just want to go shopping and get some drips and fucking Jordans or whatever you got going on, man, go get that shit and goddamn enjoy it. Enjoy it. Facts as a people we're been trial tested. Never. Yeah, it's cool. It's a tough choice right now. Pookie right now is somebody right now, so it's female and or it's a male right now, and a doctor giving them the blues right now. I don't know what city, what state, where it's at, but somewhere in the world right now, that motherfucker's being pulled, and right now somebody's being told, this, that, and the third. So some of the little shit that we be goddamn tripping on and stressing ourselves out about, man, hey man, don't do that. Don't do that. It's gonna be all right, man. Fuck. You woke up this morning, your phone was off, your phone, your lights was out. It ain't the end of the world. You'll get you'll get back right. It ain't the end of the world. Your lights out. Somebody fucking human lights got knocked out this morning. Right now, as I speak, somebody goddamn getting their lights knocked out right now, dying. Think healthy, be healthy, drink water, man. I've been drinking. Fuck, I just was drinking a core earlier. Y'all remember? Now look at me. I'm gonna flush myself with that water. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna go in here and grab my son. I told his ass to be out here. He must think I told him to stay after school. I'm gonna go grab my son, man, and yeah, and chill. I got my daughter. She doing her cheerleading thing all week, cheerleading trials. My other daughter at work, so I got to do. I got a bunch of shit I got to still do. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Until the next one. But math.